Good morning, guys. Five hours, 53 minutes, 21 seconds. Okay, well, that's a different project. Hi guys, had a bit of a disaster here. My new wireless microphone doesn't seem to have worked for today's videos, so I'm going to have to do a voiceover. What we have here is a vibrating toothbrush spider, based on a suggestion by the Happy Fox, aka Benji. He suggested using 8 toothbrushes and giving it red LED eyes. I also had a suggestion from Ian Rolfe that I should have used googly eyes. This is in relation to the Tesco nail brushes vibrating bug thing I did the other day. So I went out today and bought 8 toothbrushes, as cheap as I could find, although annoyingly, having bought them, I then found Poundland was doing 4 for £1, and I paid, I think it was 39p for each of these, so 8 fours, about £3.20 I paid. Well, I could have got away with just £2, but never mind, that's life. So yeah, 8 toothbrushes, and also obviously I've 3D printed the body for the spider. Now at the moment I've just got the brushes a push fit in there and they're straight. I did have it in mind to either heat up the brushes and bend them to sort of leg shapes, or change the angle of the holes in the print there so they give us a bit more clearance. But I decided to go ahead with it just as it is. I'm trying to remember what I was actually saying during the video there, but oh yeah, basically I haven't put any brackets in there to hold a vibrating motor in place. This is just sort of an initial test run. I've printed it on the lowest quality print to make it as quick as possible, even though it still took well over 6 hours. It's just for all the sort of fine detail on it, I suppose. So I've made holes there for LEDs to go in it, so we can have 8 LEDs. And I expect I was just waffling here about opening up the individual brushes. I bought 2 different colours, so I could do one side yellow and the other side red, just so we could tell which direction it was pointing. I was rather pleased. I did actually get the holes the right size, so that the toothbrushes are a good grip in there. They've got sort of a rubberized grip to them, so when I push them in, they do hold in place quite nicely. While I'm looking at it here while I'm assembling it, I am actually wondering whether I've got enough clearance. It's a very odd looking spider. Right, on the floor it does have just enough clearance. Like I say, I could reprint this and angle the holes a bit so that it gives us a higher body or more ground clearance, or I could heat up the brushes under a hot flame and just bend the legs to give us a leg shape. Anyway, what I'm saying at the moment is that we'll just give it a try. Right, we're now going to sort out an electric motor and the battery. I'm actually using a motor I've used on a previous vibrating project, so it's already got a nice weight on it. The battery I'm using there is one from one of those vapes that I keep picking up. And as you can see, it's working. In fact, it's going backwards compared to the way I designed it, but that's just a matter of how the feet grip the floor. These vibrating bugs, if they find a ridge between tiles or something, they tend to stick to that and move along it. Right, giving you a close-up now so you can see we've got a ordinary cheap motor there with a nice bit of weight on it that's offset, so that when it spins it makes it vibrate. I expect that one probably came out of a vibrating toothbrush. Used to get them in Poundland for £1. I used to buy them all the time because it was a handy source of electric motors. And then you can see there, that's one of my batteries out of a vape. So that's 3.7 volts, lithium lipo, lithium polymer. And then I've got a magnet on a wire there, so I can just connect that together and that gets it vibrating. Just saved putting a switch in it because this was just a temporary fix to see if the general idea works. The plan now is to do a bit more work on it so we can actually have the eyes lighting up with LEDs in it and tuck the battery up inside. Not sure when I'll get round to that. That'll be a later project or part 2. But I'm rather pleased with that. That actually works. I'm just really annoyed that the audio doesn't work on the microphone. I'm going to have a look at that. It could simply be that the battery had run down. So we will see. Oh, I'm just saying there that if you've got a tiled floor, the brushes or the hairs in the brushes get stuck in the ridges and they go shooting along the line of the crack in the tiles. Although my floor might look like it's parquet floor, it isn't. It's what I would call lino or linoleum. That's what it used to be called. I think that's actually called rhino floor, that particular product. Yeah, I'm talking there about changing the angle. So that's it. Apologies for not having the original audio on there. That's completely confused me. That's the second video I've been editing tonight where I've had that problem. And yet the earlier videos were absolutely fine. So it could well be that the batteries run out on the wireless microphone. It is on charge now anyway. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. Thanks again for watching.